Hey there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. Woody Bendle here from Next Level Growth Strategies. This week's business tip is a universal truth, and if you don't accept it, embrace it, and employ it, you are severely limiting your organization's potential for growth. Now, I'm not saying this for effect. In fact, I guarantee that all of you benefit from this in your daily life. But while you personally take advantage of this pretty much every day, I'll also guarantee that many of you struggle with this in your organizations. Or put another way, many of your organizations struggle because they don't do this, or at least they don't do this very well. Okay, stick around because I know you are not going to want to miss out on this week's tip. All right, welcome back everyone. And before we jump on in, if you're a fan of our videos, be sure to give us a like and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on one of our weekly business tips. So back in the intro, I made a pretty bold statement. I said that I guarantee that you benefit from doing something every single day in your personal life, and that many of your organizations struggle because they don't do this, or at least they don't do this consistently, or they don't do this well. And what I'm talking about here is a fundamental instinctual thing we're all born with that is designed to allow us to survive and thrive. So what I'm talking about here is how we are naturally wired to seek out efficiency through routine or well-practiced ways of doing something. See, our brains consume a ton of energy every day. Something like a quarter of the calories our bodies burn every day is attributed to our brain. And when we encounter things that we're unfamiliar with or are unaccustomed to, our brains have to work harder, which consumes a lot more energy. And in order to accommodate these types of things that make our brains work harder, our brains are naturally wired to try to be more efficient. And this is why we adopt routines. Dealing with or doing things that are familiar with us allows us to operate more efficiently and effectively, and it provides us with the resources to deal with things that we are not familiar with. And the same is true for our companies and our organizations. Now, I know some of you are thinking, say what? But stick with me here because if your organization is struggling with growth, I'll guarantee it has something to do with this week's tip. So what I'm talking about here are systems, processes, and frameworks. And it's these things, good systems, processes, and frameworks that differentiate fast-growing organizations from the rest. And if you are wanting to scale, you have to have processes that are known, memorable, repeatable, meaningful, measurable, and improvable. Systems, processes, and frameworks need to span all facets of your organization. And at the end of the day, it's these things that separate you from your competition. Two businesses in the same industry can have very different systems, processes, and frameworks. And organizations with better processes are the leaders. One way to think about this is when there are no known systems or processes or frameworks. If you don't have known or documented systems, processes, or frameworks, everything you do is like doing it for the very first time. And we already know that's not effective and certainly not efficient. Another way to think about this is if you're in an organization and only one person knows how to do everything, anything and everything anyone does has to go through this one person. Now, I know none of you out there know what that's like, right? Okay, so here's this week's business tip. If you are wanting to get your organization to its next level, the things that will allow you to scale are good systems, good processes, and good frameworks. These are the things that effectively are your organization's brain. These are the things that help everyone throughout your entire organization know how to do things and how to do things better. These span how you operate, how you prioritize, how you hire, develop, promote, and fire people, how you select vendors, how you sell, promote, and market your business, its products, and its services, how you innovate, how you create and deliver great customer experiences, and even how you monitor, measure, and report on all aspects of your business, and how you improve things that need to be improved. Without good systems, processes, and frameworks, you are effectively reinventing the wheel each and every time you do anything. And there's a reason that's an expression, right? And if you're interested, I'll provide links in the description below to some of our free white papers on how to implement a business growth framework, a continuous innovation process, and a customer experience strategy framework. Okay then, so there you have it. That's this week's tip for getting your organization to its next level of profitable growth by creating clarity, alignment, and consistency, and systems, processes, and frameworks. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.